guys, welcome to my channel Vishwas24. This is Vishwas. So today I'm gonna talk about the much anticipated movie, one of the much anticipated movies of 2021, Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Finally, and it's finally like after 3 years, 3 long years, Venom is here in cinemas. So is Venom worth the wait? Is Venom, you know, worth for a sequel? So is Venom good or not? So I'll just discuss these things today in my video. So if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe, and if you're already a subscriber, if you like this video, give a thumbs up. So with that being said, I'll get into the topic. So Venom 2, that is Venom: Let There Be Carnage, is finally here after 3 long years. I was very excited because personally I'm a huge fan of Venom character, and even Tom Hardy. I'm a big fan of Tom Hardy. So after watching the first Venom back in 2018, I was very excited, and I was very anticipating what would be the sequel would will come up with. So I was pretty much excited for the sequel. So I was as a big fan of Venom, I like this character way back in 2007. If you remember Sam Raimi's trilogy, Spider-Man trilogy, where in Spider-Man 3 he introduces the character of Venom. From there I was very interested in this character. I like the characteristics of this character Venom. So from there on I was a fan of Venom, and finally 2018 came and I saw Venom first part. So it was good. First part, it was good, and it was a box office success to some extent, but the critics was not that much impressed with Venom 1. And now coming to the Venom 2, that is Venom: Let There Be Carnage. So I was also very excited. I was waiting when the trailer would drop, what this movie is gonna be all about. I was very much excited about Venom: Let There Be Carnage. But once when I saw the trailer, I was not that interested in the film. I was like, okay, I was kind of disappointed with the presentation of the character Venom in the trailer. So then I thought okay, this is just a trailer, and let's check out the movie, and let's see what this Venom: Let There Be Carnage all about. And today finally I saw the movie in the theaters in 3D, and I must say that this movie is only and only for Tom Hardy fans and the character Venom. It's only for that, guys. This movie is only for those people, because I'll tell you why. Because the main drawback of Venom, even in Venom 1 and this Venom: Let There Be Carnage, is that the story is weak, I can say. Weak in the sense this is a very predictable movie. It's a simple movie, comical movie. You can easily predict what will be the next sequence will be. You can easily predict what will happen next. But the hardcore fans of MCU or superhero movies in general, they expect a lot. They expect some twist. They expect some action. They expect thrills and all those things. There are certain thrills, there are certain, twist kind of thing in this movie, but it's a very predictable movie. It's a very predictable movie, and it's a very comical way. Um, you know, and the reviews is not that good for Venom Let There Be Carnage. So I'm not disappointing you guys, but it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch, but it is. I think it is not up to the expectations of fans, of Venom fans and Tom Hardy fans, just like me. So as a fan, we will definitely watch uh, the Venom character. Definitely, I will watch any uh, Venom movie in cinemas. Definitely, but I feel this movie is not for those typical superhero fans. It's definitely not for those folks. So it's an average movie. It's a predictable movie. It's very comical, and yeah, that's the main drawback of the film. That is, the story is not strong enough. The acting is good. The bond between Venom and Eddie Brock, that is Tom Hardy, it's good. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's good, but so the story is something which, that's the main drawback of the film. There are certain sequences where, like, you feel like the movie is just being dragged and everything. And yeah, of course, the main, the deal breaker of this film is, of course, the post credit scene, which I will not spoil for you guys. I think everyone knows what's the post credit scene is all about in Venom 2. That's Venom Let There Be Carnage. So that's the deal breaker, and I think that's the only thing which, only reason why people are, checking this movie out. And trust me, if there was no post credit scene um, regarding, I'm not gonna tell. So if there was no post credit scene, I think definitely this movie would have been a flop or a disaster, I can say. Overall, the reviews is mixed. It's what to say, box office is kind of good collection, but as always, the critics is not taking this movie as a serious movie. So that's one thing. And like, what I didn't like is the story. Yeah, of course, the story is weak. And the second thing which I really didn't like is the way they have presented Venom is something I think I didn't like it, because they have presented Venom in a very comical way. Uh, okay, that is understandable because Venom is a symbiote and all that stuff. But I think the filmmakers should, stick to the comical version of the characters, because if you are a follower of comics, I think you will know that Venom is a very serious character, which they should have presented the same thing in the movie. It would have been fun to watch, I guess. So overall, it's a good movie, and the Cletus Cassidy, that's the villain, that is Woodrow Wilson, Carnage. His acting is fantastic. No words about that. So, and coming to the next point, like, I mean, is Venom, worth for a sequel? I don't think so, because there is no point of making another sequel of Venom. But there is a confirmation from Tom Hardy that he has signed for a third installment of Venom. But if they, come up with a good storyline, I think it will be a huge success, the third one. But if they follow the same approach of the previous two films, I think Venom 3 will also be a disaster, is what I feel. As a fan, as a personal fan of Tom Hardy and Venom, I want to see another Venom movie, but I want a good story, is my request to the, makers of this movie. And this movie is somewhat, will play an important role in the, multiverse of madness, so-called multiverse of madness. This will also play a part in the movie, and of course, I'm pretty much excited for upcoming, Spider-Man No Way Home. So I'm not a pretty big fan of Spider-Man, but still there is a hope that Venom will show up in some sort of way in a cameo in Spider-Man No Way Home. I want to see the character in, you know, Spider-Man 3. Let's see what the future holds for Venom. I think the third installment will come, but I just want a, you know, good storyline is what I expect as a fan from Venom. And coming to the conclusion, is this movie good, bad, or average? I can say like this movie is average. As a fan, I'm saying this as a fan of Venom and Tom Hardy. Yes, this is an average movie. This is a predictable movie. Fun. You have certain elements of fun. The bonding is good. I mean, the action is also good. Cletus Cassidy and all the characters, they have played it very well. There is limited characters. There is no complications in this movie, like not too much of complex storylines and all those things. It's a fun movie, predictable movie. I think this movie is good for those people. So I believe you guys will check this movie out. If you have already seen this movie, do let me know what is your thoughts on this movie. So as always, the trailer of this movie's link is in the description box. You can go check it out. So this is Vishwas. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys. Thank you.